These are tales of danger and the pursuit of endless riches. Adventurers and heroes from all parts of the world charging into the unknown, setting steel and magic against the most impossible foes, with each time wondering if this would be the last. Storms gather on the horizon, and evil rises from the waters of despair. These are tales of endless adventure. These are the Awakened Fables.
All right, so as of last week, last session, you guys had journeyed south towards the destiny of Rin in his visions. You had encountered a few rough patches, just a few unusual images, mental as well as the two small sandworms that you have to kind of gently dispose of.
Hashtag Yusune's bad day.
Yes. And then their vessel, Scholar's Fate, had been damaged so far that it is time to get someone to fix the ship. They've only had it for a day. Just a day.
It's been a very eventful day.
Oh yeah.
Literally first voyage.
There's been like 3 separate combat situations.
Okay. So with that, the team had disposed of 2 sandworms, and after so, they looted both worms by diving into its belly for mysterious treasures. They have found a hoard of fabulous items. They called it early Christmas.
Oh. Super Christmas.
It was indeed early Christmas. It was very nice. I mean, clearly there were some rich guys that got eaten by these boys.
Who found the good stomach? Was it one found the good stomach?
One was the one that found the good stomach.
One found the good stomach.
With amazing survival checks and knowledge of these worms, you managed to find the luxury stomach.
Luxury stomach.
It's the Lexus of all stomachs.
Well, truly, I think there was actually a little like bumper statue on the stomach.
And with that, you guys can start.
Okay, so where we left off though, Cornwall had just basically come at Rin with a knife.
To fully recap,
Yes.
Conwa called Shinri forth, who appears to be a glowing kind of tiny entity that looks somewhat like a, I believe it's a Chinese dragon.
That's right.
And then I forget what was exactly said, but Rin was utterly mortified and disgusted and begun storming off.
Well, it happened because Well, he didn't storm off. It was I think he full on called you out on it and told you were making a terrible mistake with doing this because you have summoned a spirit of the dead essentially to do this.
Yeah.
And I believe some people we had a discussion. Rin talked about it basically like parading the dead around for convenience's sake, and then Cornwall got angry and pulled the knife on him. So that's where we were at.
Conwa got angry when he was called a necromancer.
Rin never called him a necromancer. He said you were parading the dead around because they were useful. He didn't use that word. You're the one who brought the word up.
Maybe. Oh, I just remember necromancer.
Yeah. Yeah.
If only we could listen to the playback.
I like that this is like the emotions when you remember it differently.
Yeah. Anyway, so got the knife to Rin's throat, and Rin looks at Conwar. Again, Rin is seeing far less nervous than you've seen before, and he just says to you, "What now? Do you cut my throat open? Is that what you think is appropriate now? Summoning the dead and now doing this?"
I don't know. Conwar's going to put the knife away. I don't like you, Rin. I'm so... Nothing my people do is evil or shunned. There's people like you that are stopping the pilgrims coming to us.
Oh, hang on a second. Sorry, I just got something to just grab real quickly here. Sorry.
The knife. He's getting a knife.
A knife.
Getting a knife.
It's just
It's only a game!
It's only a game. Oh, good
Someone
job.
outside your house. Lock the door. Lock the door.
Sorry, just now.
If you hear a doorbell, don't open the door.
Open the door.
I'm very happy to share my new knife.
You're right. It is a nice new knife. I'm sorry.
For those in the chat, we currently have glorious nudes of Yasune's new sword.
Yeah. Okay. So he says that, and Rin says, "You are creating a vicious cycle, one where people cannot move on, one where people cannot have proper rest, and order is ignored for the sake of your own vanity and your own ego. How is that my fault?"
Because you think that.
Because I know that. That thing there.
Prove it. Ask Shinri.
Oh, ask your slave, you mean? Oh, yes, I'm sure it'll give me a straightforward answer.
You were all there, listening as I performed the ritual. Did I at all ever say that Shinri was to be a slave?
Words don't matter. It's the intent that does. You are going to find this thing to your service because it is useful to you. You do not care truly what it wants. You want to be useful. You want to have your own place. You are stopping things from moving forward in the cycle. If the dead cannot accept that they are dead, and you keep giving them some sort of false hope or false answer to this, then they will never move on. And we will just be plagued with more and more who cannot move on. You are trying to create a problem so that you can solve it.
Honestly, you real okay. Riker, can you explain to Rin what he's not going to hear from me?
I presume as this is happening, Yasune, One, and I are simply watching. Given their lack of intervention, much like me, I think they both appreciate that this was coming to a head for some time. We probably needed the steam to blow off the kettle. At this, I think Riker would probably look to One and Yasune for affirmation that, like, should we get involved now that we've been directly asked, or should we let them hammer down?
I think that we just wait until they start pulling out weapons. And until then, just let them get it out of their system.
I suppose being asked directly by Conwar, not unreasonably, I would say, Rin, I do not presume. I do not presume to know your fate nor my winged friends. But I know you are both my friends, and we have found common purpose for a long time now. I appreciate misunderstandings or even difference in opinion can be insurmountable. But I think I know you both well enough that this will not be something that will overcome you both. And I would ask you both to think for a moment about whether you want to stand on principle to this degree. Anwar, in answer to your question, no, I do not believe you asked this spirit to do anything that it would not do of its own volition. But I am not a spiritualist. I know what I saw, and I agree with what you say, but I say it with the truth of observation, but not the truth of truly knowing. And I hope I do not offend when I say that.
May I ask a question?
Who is she asking that to?
I'm asking it to both of you, but particularly to Conwar.
Please.
Like, once you've finished with your servant and dismiss them, will they be in a better place than when they started?
I cannot guarantee, because Shinri's goal is likely difficult, but she has been waiting many, many years, and From what I can gather, I am the best bet. My people, we speak to the spirits and we try to get them to finish their business.
It's only them who can move on. You cannot force that to happen. If you
I
keep
hear
trying
you,
to...
Win, but you've got to appreciate his candor. Omar is not promising to solve the problem, only promising to try.
It doesn't matter whether you try or not. If all the dead need to be able to move forward is to accept that they are dead, and that is okay. There is a time and a place where everything ends. There is a time and a place where everything must end. And the more you fight against that, the more you lie to yourself, the more you try to change these things, the more you invite chaos and horror into the world. You might not see it yet, but I have seen these things time and again, and this will not end well. I'm trying to warn everyone before disaster strikes. And if you all just fail to listen, then we will all be reaping horrible consequences of this. And that is why I am telling you to release the spirit.
I think I would put a hand on Rin's shoulder sincerely, because he sounds as impassioned as presumably he looks. And irrespective of a difference of opinion, worried. And I would say, Rin, I know this comes not from a place of hate, but from a place of true concern. I am not a fate weaver, and I do not know what our future will hold, but I know that we will face it together. And I would ask you a significant question or a significant favor to acknowledge that we may be inviting some chaos into the world doing this, but we'll face it together.
That is not something that we can guarantee. That is not something that can be guaranteed.
Rin, since when have we been one for guarantees?
Oh, you haven't seen the things I've seen. Rin's just very distinctly still unhappy about all of this. He's not angry at Riker here, but very distinctly.
This is a huge ask and knowing what I know out of game about Rin, that is completely understandable.
I suggest you, he points to Cornwall with his scepter, reconsider the course of your actions. It cannot lead anywhere to a better place. No matter how much you might think you know, you do not know. And he just looks really genuinely terrified as he says that, and then he takes a few steps back. But I'm sorry, I've been involved there. I should help everyone out just a little bit. And then he does, and that's when he does the mass. What's sorry?
Oh no, continue.
Continue.
Oh yeah, after he does that, he does the, like I said, the mass cure wounds on everyone except Cornwall. And if any of the crew members are damaged, they can take 2 of the slots that are empty for the healing from that.
Yep.
Cool.
So yeah.
Yesterday, I think I know what will cheer everybody up, which is slitting the gizzards of these goddamn big army boys.
Before we do that, Rin, I must ask you some questions. Do you know what a ghost is?
All right. I will roll a straight up. Want me to roll a check?
Roll an Arcana check for that.
Yeah, Arcana check. All right. D20 plus D4 plus 11. 23.
23. Oh. Yes, you do.
Yeah. What would you say the exact wording is for a ghost in this setting? Because I know what a ghost is in general, but for this particular setting, what would you say is the best way to describe it?
Much like most settings, ghosts are essentially entities with unfinished business. They usually have a certain distinct type of manifestation. It's usually very strong in terms of emotion, and very few of them are very passive.
So Rin responds with, they are those who cannot let go, those who cannot accept what needs to be, those who are stuck where they shouldn't be because they cannot understand the way that the world is supposed to work, and they have trapped themselves in the worst way possible. And that is what you are prolonging.
You speak of the world as if it has set laws.
It
As
does
if-
have set laws.
Oh, so then you are fully in favor of the Count/Baroness Thomas has forgotten cutting off our fingers then, and the discrimination and hatred towards the
You
elves
got
in
it
the
with
section.
logical extreme. Logical extreme is classic move. Good.
I do.
Oh, this is good. This
I'm
is
not
really
speaking-
good. It's good.
I'm not speaking of the laws that some woman in some castle makes up.
Exactly.
She knows
And you do not
nothing of the
speak
world.
This.
I speak
What
of the
you
laws.
say,
Ugh,
what you're saying
Yes,
is that
throw some daggers on the sand.
what, sorry?
these spirit
Don't encourage them, Riker.
No, keep going.
you speak
go,
as
go,
if these
go.
spirits choose to stay. You
They
speak
do
as
choose
if
to stay,
the
knowingly
world
or not, they're
is
choosing to
perfect
stay.
and they would have no reason to want to change anything.
It is
Death
not
is
perfect.
not the end. Death is a transition, you fool.
You're calling
When
me
people
a
do
fool.
not wish to leave things as they were, they linger.
You appear to
I-
be making.
On that night, requested spirits with unfinished business or with ones who had crossed the veil. Many in my family have spoken to such spirits is not unusual. They at peace or in torment, whatever, their afterlives. These spirits that came to me are not. Okay?
Now that you have finished
my
your.
people, we try to find these spirits. We are psychopomps.
You
We
are
find
committing.
these restless spirits and we help them to bring about the things that they could not in life. Speaking of which, it does remind me, sorry about my accent, it does remind me. Was it, Winston, was it,
Yes.
what was the crew member that one of the spirits, there was Anya, but what was the other crew member that
Leto.
a spirit mentioned?
It was Leto.
Leto. Leto.
The angered spirit wanted
Yeah.
to take revenge upon Leto's people.
When he starts trying to turn away from Rin like.
He's not turning away.
Yeah, no, but he's like trying to change the subject. Rin can say, "Oh no. You do not get to make such assumptions about how the world works. I'm not saying the world is perfect. I'm saying we must accept the world for what it is. And if we cannot accept the way that the world has been planned out, the cycles that the world is supposed to take, that is when this suffering happens. It is not about creating some better world than what we have. It is about accepting the world as it is and as it is supposed to be. And when
Then you will
prolong
never
this
get
suffering
better.
by making them, by doing these twisted acts of metempsychosis, he points towards your spirit, then you are trying to fight against the flow, the nature of the world, and you simply bring more rejection, more suffering, more hatred into it, because you are not thinking through the larger consequences of your own actions. That is what I'm saying.
I think one would like to sort of step in
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
and sort of. So, Rin, you talk about the world as being something that is planned and that everybody has a destiny, and it is our job to fulfill that destiny, correct?
Correct. Yes, the great Lord of Three Branches plans out all that shall be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, from what I understand of what Conway is saying, is that he is also helping people to achieve their destinies. We've all known people who have ended their journey early or earlier than they probably could have and haven't been able to fulfill their ultimate destiny. And I think the both of you have a common ground and the both of you have a common idea that I'm not saying you have to, suddenly be a supporter of his methods, the same as Conway doesn't have to suddenly be a supporter of your methods. But I think together you're doing the same job, and it's a very important job. So let's just breathe, let's rest, and work out what we're going to do next to help everyone work toward a destiny. What do you say?
I shall continue onwards. Your words are kind, but perhaps come from a place without quite as much understanding as is needed. But I shall continue onwards. But I really do encourage you to think through these things before the worst may come. Yeah, I'm happy to leave that argument there and that.
Okay. Thank you, Rin. Conwar, what do you think?
I think he is bigoted, but I still respect him.
Of course. That's the best we can hope for if we're going to all live together.
Yes. I would...
Riker and Yesune start panically picking coins off the sand that they were throwing and running. We also agree that everyone is good and we shouldn't fight.
Captain!
Oh my god, he's still tied to the mast. Holy crap.
Is this the guy who told us to turn port or whatever?
No, this is Khalid.
Oh, Khalid, it's Khalid. Okay, that's fine then.
Khalid, I'm coming.
I know it's very important that you're, talking things through, but are we leaving or are we staying? Because I don't like this place. It's dangerous. I mean, you're very powerful, and there's many of the things that you found very impressive. But I am afraid of dying, and I don't want to be in the midst of the argument of the people of the powers.
I'm just going to look back and forwards between Khalid and my new sword. Back and forwards. I'm going to shake my head like, a duck shedding water, then look to Riker and say, please, you deal with that.
Of course. Yeah. Khalid, more quiet with your existential crisis, please. I come up, I untie you. It's all going to be fine. Captain has
yes, boss. We'll take care of ship or more, whatever's left of her.
Speaking of, presumably we have moved the ship closer to the ruin, and as a team we can decide what we're going to do.
That's right.
So
you've done like a minor patchwork, so the holes and the hull of the ship is at least padded with hide, but it's not going to be strong enough to protect the inside of the ship from actual combat.
Rin's going to, for the time being, use his last third level spell slot to create water. So we all got some water for this situation anyway. So just fill some.
Do you do it in front of all the crew members?
They've seen me doing water-based magic before, so. With the
I think he's right.
With the giant water bubble. There's
of course.
So they've seen that he has the ability to do this. He probably wouldn't necessarily do it in front of all of them. He would go to wherever the water barrels are stored, and do it there to refill them.
Okay.
Flush it out.
So that's what you're doing.
Yeah, he's not just going to create it on the ground for everyone or anything. He's just going to go where it's meant to be stored, create it there. That way we have got some water to refill while we do a rest and figure out.
To their knees and starts drinking the water off the floor.
Yeah. Laugh it up.
It is so good.
All right.
Around like animals.
Yep. So you do so. You create a few barrels of water.
Yep. It's 30
It's amazing.
Gallons.
You can make this water. Are you a wizard?
The blessings of the great Lord of Three Branches have many forms. This is
Who
not
is
one of them. So it's Khalid I'm talking to, yes?
No, you're speaking to the crew member below deck.
The crew member below deck.
The one that warned all of you that you have yet to introduce yourselves to because he's one of the pirates.
Okay. Yeah. He says, who's that? He says, who's that? Sorry, I thought it was Khalid for a second.
No, they have the same accent. It's just Khalid is the panic.
It's a regional thing.
It's a regional thing.
It's regional.
Khalid is more pragmatic and very panic prone.
Yeah,
He's a
I mean,
realist.
that's fair. Rin says to who it is, Rin says, he is a great deity, one who presides over the flow of destiny and the waters of fate.
Well, at least he brings us the water. It's good enough, whatever his name might be. No disrespect, but what's the plan? Are we leaving? I mean, this patchwork is poor, but the ship is still good.
I know. We will leave in time. I know not what everyone else wishes to do, but I have business here.
I've only spoken to the lizard wizard. So, what is your name? My name is Jahar.
Jahar, it's good to see you. I'm glad that we didn't end up having to kill you. That's very, very nice.
But you were going to kill me. Why? I have done no wrong.
Well, when all of you guys attacked our ship, as you recall, a lot of people died in that little skirmish.
Oh, that's just for survival's sake, really? We had heard there was an impressive wizard or a cleric that makes water. It so happens to be you. Well, then, good that you're in my side now. But for the highest bidder, hey, I work for that one.
I shall keep that in mind. If you ever find your loyalties wavering, do remember that I can create water.
Yes, indeed. Indeed, I will.
Rin...
I will remain below deck to do more minor patches, but I am no ship-fixing man. I don't even know parts of this boat.
Know you where we might what would be a... Do you know where would be a good place that we might be able to see the ship prepared a little more thoroughly?
Probably a town nearby.
Rin presumably has the glossary, which has got maps of, which I'm assuming has like maps of the area because it's a magical item in that.
That's right.
So he's gonna like lay out the map for you for the guy, and say, what of Scythia?
Scythia, oh, very good place. We could go there. Bit far, but probably Kazaka would be best. Closer.
Where's Kazaka?
On the other side.
It's on the other side.
Oh, Kazaka. Oh, okay. Yep. Is it so? Know you what this? What's the situation in that town like right now? Do you have any?
Oh, the Prince of Yazdar is currently there. I would avoid royalty. Really, they tend to chop off your fingers.
It is a trade I've noticed. They like that. There was a baron which very much was in favor of chopping off our fingers.
But there is a mountain there, very big. I don't know the name. I had many treasures. Behold there, or something. At least that's what the old captain used to say.
I'm going to roll an insight check on this guy.
Go ahead.
To see whether he is being honest about the state of the world and that. Like, he seems pretty candid, but D20 plus 9. Is it just loading? Did I
think it's just loading.
Oh, there you go. Dirty
with
20.
a 20, he's hiding something.
All right.
In the way that he's looking at you up and down while you created that water, he seems to have the same mischievous smile as Anya.
Well, I do hope you consider things a bit more.
Oh, of course, my friend. That is my suggestion.
All right. Rin will go back upstairs to where everyone else is.
Yep. Before that.
Yep.
Yep. So while Rin went downstairs,
so while that was happening.
Water,
Yep.
Before Rin comes back, I will explain a few things that happened the other night. First off, there is a spirit that is out to get revenge who is targeting you, Lito, and presumably some other people that you might care about. Just as a warning.
Who is it?
I did not ask. It is impolite to request the name of the dead. Some would use that to bind.
Oh, he's already dead. Why should I care? The dead people do not come back.
Michael Trump Ghost client privilege. It's in the books.
I
Well,
honestly did.
honestly, if this is just a spirit, I would need little more than salt to get rid of it. And we're in the desert. They will not come out. Plenty of salt here.
One can hope. Though I do not think it is immediately pressing. In other news, one of the spirits that I spoke with, the journey to my film, is to go to the Gaz Mountain, and I would also like to go there at some point, not a rush. But do you have any idea
I think that's
you
reasonable.
may need to go?
You just found a temple in the ground that was led here by a vision. Maybe they're like cool shit under the ground, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like now that we're here, we should probably rest, a long rest, so that we're functional.
Get the crew into like an antechamber that is safe. We rest, go down, find what we can. In the meantime, they repair what they can. Not like they can go anywhere with the ship in the state it is. So
that's correct.
Maybe we find something under the ground, like another boat, or a man who can fix a boat who's like not a million zillion, or is. Or like another guy like Yez, and we just make enough rocks that we can fix it. I don't know, Captain, what you think?
Yeah, I like the idea of seeing what's under the ground. I'm curious.
God, I like the idea of you swinging that meat cleaver at whatever's under there. Not gonna lie.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm thinking that I might have to. We can't take the crew with us, so I think I might need to exert a little bit of authority. See if we can't make sure that the boat's here when we get back.
Yeah, there is that.
And I have a real twinkle in my eye when I say it.
Damn. Okay, I like where this is going because someone's probably gonna die statistics-wise. So.
What is your plan?
No, he doesn't have to tell us the plan. It's fine.
I'll show you the plan. So, in amongst the treasure that we've gathered, there are a couple of large black pearls, aren't there?
That's right.
Oh no!
All right. So I'm going to pick up 2 of them, and I'm going to take one of them down. Well, I'll just go down into the hold, and I'm going to introduce myself to this other pirate who's touching the ship.
I presume as you go down, you pass Rin on the way up. He'll give you like a hello, Yusun. I'm just going to. He looks at you and says, "I would be wary with him. I'm going to see to a few things to make sure that he doesn't inevitably betray us. It's quite likely at this point."
I'll keep that in mind.
And Rin goes up top, so we let you keep going.
I'll walk in, and I'll just stand there and watch him for a bit to see what he's doing.
He's currently repairing the ship. He's doing some minor detail, like just putting planks where there are holes, so that he can, keep the hide sturdy enough that while you're sailing, it doesn't just, fall off.
And what's the quality of his work like?
It's pretty crap.
Excellent. I'm going to.
It's very sloppy. He doesn't know what he's doing, but he's doing his best.
All right. I'm gonna. So I'll say, hi. I am the captain.
Hello.
What's your name?
I am Jahar. And you are the captain, yes?
I am. I'm the
Well,
captain.
I do have a few suggestions to you, Captain. You shouldn't destroy your ship. It's your first day. I heard. It's probably best that you learn how to maneuver your boat.
While he's talking, I'm going to take out the cleaver.
I would be best to be the helmsman, to be permanently the helmsman. I can do that for you. I'm quite qualified.
I can see that you are definitely a man of great quality and potential. It's very hard to get anyone in this crew to do anything, and so I like what you're
Roll
saying.
a persuasion check or deception, whichever it is that you're trying to do.
Deception.
Okay.
Like phonetically that Yesune is just holding the two pearls like she's literally playing with his balls.
Rolling them around.
Just rotating them in the palm of your hand.
Oh,
6 with the deception, right?
damn it!
I am very skillful. Yes.
All right. Can I make an insight roll to see or know that I'm not having much luck deceiving him?
You know that you've slipped the tongue and you've given a bit too much of a praise to him, and he kind of just looks at you like, "Is that all you have?"
Okay. Don't hack him to death. Don't hack him to death. I'm gonna hand him a pearl, and I'm gonna say I really believe that you have great potential.
Is this my down payment?
Yeah, I think that you have all the qualities that I will need as as a first mate. But here's the problem: there's someone else who is also very, very, very good, and is your main competition.
Really?
Yes, and her name is Anya.
The young lass. Oh, she
Yeah,
is
she's
very
impressive.
vibrant.
Very good. Very
he's trying to get between you and Anya.
Oh my god. She's done it.
All I'm saying is, here is a pearl. When we get back, I'm just saying, only one person can be first mate. And there's plenty more pearls and treasure where that's coming from.
I see. Very interesting. So you will pay me this one for down payment so that I can get rid of this annoying Anya you have by your side. Is that what you're saying?
Maybe. You seem an intelligent man. I'm going to leave you to put it together. And then I'm going to walk out.
Jeez.
Okay, so as you walk out, I'd like you to roll a perception check, or you can use your passive.
Perception check is good.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm really sucking.
Well, okay. So you only hear part of what he says.
Okay.
You don't hear the last part of what she says. It's only the start.
Okay.
Well, she has more of these lovely gems. And then it stops there.
Excellent. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go and play Anya now.
Okay. Anya is above deck. She's sleeping under a tarp. And she is next to Khalid, who is trying to untie himself off of the mast.
I'm
doing nothing.
I untie my lovely boy. He's not saying nothing.
I like how Anya's just not helping.
The classic Anya move. Jesus.
What a power player this Anya is, I tell you.
I'm going to walk straight up to Anya. I'm going to take out my my new cleaver, and I'm going to just slam it into the top of the deck. And then I'm going to hand her the glass of water.
She's asleep. What do you do? How do you wake her up?
Pour the water on her head.
Okay. What? Are we there yet?
We are.
Oh, Captain, it's you. Oh.
My darling, we are.
Khalid, why did you not wake me up? Oh, but I am tied to this mast. It's your fault again. Can you please do your job? Yes, Captain. What is it?
Anya, I think that you are almost ready to take up your rightful role as my second in command.
Second in command.
Yes. And
You think I am of that level of expertise?
I do. I really do. There's one problem, though. There is another.
Only one problem.
Only one problem. There's another.
You would be the problem, would it not be? Yes, because you are the captain. I want to be. I mean, I want to serve you as the captain. Yes.
Jesus, Anya, put a bit of effort in, please.
I hope she stays around. My God, her lack of subtlety is so wonderful.
My darling, my cherub, my sweet. Here is a pearl. This is my love for you. And
this is all you're going to give me?
This is a taste of all the things that await you. But I have
one problem. There better be more. This is not enough.
There will be more. There will be more. There's only one problem. There is a...
Who is my problem? And I will remove them right now.
Okay. We have...
When she says that, she rolls her eyes.
There is another member of the crew.
Is it this one? Points at Khalid.
No, not
and he's
one.
Like, oh, no, it's not me. It's not me. No. Don't hurt me.
There is another member of the crew, and he has incredible potential. I think he's actually captain material.
Wizard?
Oh, God, no, not him.
No, that's totally viable. That's correct.
It's fair. He's like, it's fair. He's just hearing us.
Tiger is currently trying to hammer an iron stone into his mouth with Khalid's head. You gotta hit it here. You gotta hit it here.
Replace the tooth. Replace the tooth.
No. There is a new crew member who's caught my eye. He's very impressive. Was it Jahar?
Jahar, yeah, I'll spell it.
Jahar. He is all that stands between you and treasure and first mate of this ship. And who knows, after that, if you can throw that dagger in a straight line and take me out, you will be in command.
You can see a wiry smile start to form on her face.
I'm going to take...
Yes. Well, how about if you give me another gem and then I'll do it right now?
No.
I know you have more. You found so many treasures in there.
I know. A captain needs to be subtle and...
Subtle? You don't need to be subtle. You need to be strong.
Oh,
which
God.
You are. Roll an insight check, please.
Over the edge.
Okay, give us the two. Show us the two. Show us the
I made a vow not to kill anyone this morning, and this is getting tested every minute of every day.
You've killed so many people today.
Oh. Yes! Oh no!
Okay, with that 5, you definitely have this thing for Anya. You're kind of just looking at her. Yes, I am strong, and then you look at your sword. Maybe another treasure. It's not so bad.
Yeah, okay. I go and find another 2 black pearls. Maybe one of the statues, little elven kind of statues as well, and I bring them and I drape them at her beautiful feet. And the future
yes, I am much like these idols. You're a very strong woman.
Thank you.
Good captain.
Thank
I
you.
will have this done.
Good. I'm glad.
Before you know it.
Good. Excellent. I will be taking an away team. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'll be taking a cutting out crew. Whatever. And we'll be back in no time at all. And each moment that I'm away from you is painful. And then I'll come
Yes. Every moment I also fear that you may die. I mean, leave.
I pull the cleaver out of the deck and kind of check my reflection in it and then walk away.
Can I have, while she's talking to Anya, can I have Rin go to 2 of the more reliable... Who was manning the ballistas during the fight? like reliably manning the ballistas?
Reliable, it was. Give me a
Yeah, I think
second.
Lita might have been on one.
It was Jaya.
Jaya? Alright, Rin's going to go to he'll go to Jaya and he'll get Jaya and Leto together and tell them I thank you both for taking a moment to speak with me. This is a bit of a nervous situation. We may have some people in the crew who are not totally reliable, and I just want to make sure that in case anything happened that we had people who we can count on. You both were very helpful during the fight. Be properly prepared for any sort of things they might try and attempt. So here, and he offers them the Javelin of Lightning and the studded leather armor +1 of poison protection.
Oh, nice.
So he's offering for them
Thank you,
too.
Master Rin. We do not deserve such gifts. Being on this crew is good enough. We will protect the ship and make sure Anya gets to work. Yes, Anya needs a bit more discipline, you know.
I think she might at times. It's been a bit if she was at the temple, they'd have her scrubbing floors all day for that sort of behavior. But
And we will watch out for that new pirate, Mr. Lizard Wizard has. What's his actual name? Is he Master Rai? I don't know his name.
he is called Jahar.
No, the Lizard Wizard. What is his name?
Oh, Riker.
Riker, right. Okay. Well, the one that he recruited from those pirates, we should have just left them out. They are not trustworthy. Pirate?
It is quite likely you are correct, which is part of the reason why I'm giving you these to make sure that in case the worst happens, we can rely on you guys to be at least safe, at least a bit safer. The nature of the world is it's a bit dangerous, and things happen. But I hope that this will make a difference. I would give more, but I'm afraid I have little else that would be of as much use right now. Although he'll actually give them. He'll also hand over the 2 potions of superior healing as well to them. He's got.
You're giving these to us?
Yeah, giving them
you
one.
Trust us that much?
Insight check on them?
Go ahead.
Because we thought these 2 were pretty nice.
Oh, I rate it. It's
29 with a nat
29.
20.
They're very confused because they're still new crew members.
Yeah.
But you're already giving them so many magical gifts.
Yeah. He says
they expected just maybe a weapon each, or you're giving them potions that will heal them magically. Even just a water skin would be enough to them. So they're very surprised that you're giving them so much.
Please just make sure that it is taken care of well. There's some more water below if you find yourselves thirsty. The day is hot. We may be moored here for just a little while. I'm not totally sure. I have to make some discussions with you. Anyway, please do take care. And then Rin runs away nervously.
As you run away nervously, you can hear them thank you, Master Rin. We will take care of the ship and the crew and make sure Khalid does not have a panic attack.
That is wise. You would have given an item as well to the 3rd reliable crew member, because there's one more who's also good. There's Lita.
She's actually on the crow's nest. She's fixing the rigging that's being ripped off.
Okay.
So she's not above deck.
Okay.
The 2 of them, when you grab them, they were actually making plans on how to fix the masts that came off.
Okay. Cool. Well, that's all right then. Yeah, maybe if we find something else good in the temple, he can give it to the last one. The last crew member. But anyway.
Yep.
As Rin walks away, I'm sure to be useful somewhere. Conroy's gonna pop over to the one he gave the armor to.
That's right. Jaya?
Yes. Do you know how to use that armor? As a question.
No, well, you wear it and then it protects you. How else do you use it?
Good. I don't know much about functioning in heavy armor as an example. Well, It looks like
Is this not light armor? I mean, leather.
It is light. Yes, don't worry. It was an example. But here, if you were wanting some light armor, it's unfortunate that Rin was only able to supply one. You see, you can have these two if you want in exchange for that, and perhaps an actual weapon so you can defend yourself.
There are many weapons below deck, plenty to defend ourselves with.
There are quite a few, yes. Though I have this, and I'm going to pull out the stone club and the one of the bone daggers I have.
Yeah, that's right.
Would either of these two be more to your preference? I can guarantee they are a bit more honed than the ones below.
I cannot carry that stone club. It's very heavy.
It is.
The daggers, maybe. I mean, they're made of bone, and I know the dangers when it comes to such weapons.
Yes.
Why do you give them to me? Is it? I already have one from Master Yin.
I want that armor.
Oh, I see. Well,
that one.
This was a trade. I'm not very good at trading.
Oh, you were trading. I see.
Yes.
Well, I understand. Well, I can give you this, but I will have to speak to Master Rin. He did give it to me. It is an honor to take such a gift, you know. And if I just give it away, it means I'm disrespecting his,
oh no,
presence.
I wouldn't say that at all. He gave you the
Roll a
armor
persuasion
because.
check.
Okay.
Nah, you wouldn't say that at all, Conwar.
Yeah, you want the armor.
Enjoy you attempting the polite route. It's good.
The polite route,
route.
inverted commas. Give me that nice armor my friend just gave you. Well, friend might be a strong word for them
Hey,
right now.
I was offering
You're offering a
two
trade.
things of armor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
pretty good.
But one of them is magic
12
armor.
is enough to convince her. She does not have very high insight. I suppose so. Should I still speak to Master Rin about this, or will you just tell him yourself?
I can tell him, but live your life.
Oh, but it is a level of protocol on this ship. We are the crew. You are all very important people.
Well,
You're friends of the captain, so
true.
we do not disobey, with the exception of Anya. She needs a bit more, training and discipline.
She has some kind of sordid past. It's very odd.
Perhaps. Well, anyway, here you go. She hasn't put the armor on yet.
And I'm
So
going
what
to give her 2 studded leather armors that have gemstones woven into them.
Okay.
Yep. Along with
she does not take both. She just takes one. She doesn't need both. She gives you back one of them.
Sure.
So it's a 1-for-1 trade. She doesn't know anything about magic.
Well, it's the same type of armor.
Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway, with that, you have gotten studded leather.
Yeah.
Would anyone else like to make any trades?
After Khalid has hammered my tooth into place, I'm gonna just grab him by the face quietly and be like, look, everyone else is talking to everyone else, which presumably means everything's gonna be fine or everyone's gonna die. Now, you represent...
Oh no, we're going to all die? How did this happen? Lizard Wizard, I thought you were powerful. You're the one who made all the water, right?
Get Khalid really close. All of my blood on my own face from terrible dentistry that's been attempted on my own face. Khalid, I understand you are very scared. Before you say anything more, I need you to know you are a good man. And if you get any more scared, you definitely will die. And I say that because I care about you. So you gotta just. So you know what I do when I'm real mad? Sometimes I just pretend that I'm not. Then it's not as bad. Do that, but for scared, okay?
Oh, okay. I will try, Master Lizard Wizard.
You're a good one. Now,
But Anya scares me so much.
I
Plus,
know.
there's sandworms, and we're in the desert, and we're lacking water. When are we gonna get more water?
The captain has already seen to that. We have a very efficient upper executive.
Also, lots of sandworms. Are we staying in the desert tonight? I don't think I can do that for long. I look like a soldier to you.
What I want to do is just like get out a single star ruby, not in view of the rest of the crew, and just see if he stops talking and just looks at the gem.
You take it out, and simultaneously he closes his eyes and tears come out of his eyes. We're all going to die. He opens his eyes and he kind of looks at you. Is that the stone that you're going to bash my head in with, Lizard Wizard?
I like look to one. I'm like, one, real talk. I'm trying, but this is not my strong suit.
Oh, Khalid, what the Lizard Wizard, I can't take that name seriously, is trying to say is that he needs you to be strong. He needs you to be his representative.
But I am not strong.
No,
I am
you
a weak
are.
man.
You are strong because we believe that you are, and you can believe that too.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Action, please. Significantly poor help. Just, I don't want him to die.
Oh, so you're going to help?
Yeah, I will, of course, help.
Go ahead. Nice. 24.
24.
You can see him wipe his tears with his arm, kind of sucks it up. Okay, I will be strong.
Just make sure
I
that
will be below deck, away from Anya.
Stay on ship. What's it? On deck?
On
I
deck.
don't know the terminology.
Above.
Stay up.
Stay with Jaya and Anya.
Yeah, and just watch and listen, and if you hear anything sort of hatching, then
And I will report to you, assistant of Lizard Wizard.
yes.
Remember, Khalid doesn't know any of your names.
My name is One, and you
One?
can report to me. Yes,
Just one?
just one.
Oh,
One is
okay.
all
So
you
they're not number 2?
No.
Is there a 3?
Nope. Just.
Oh, okay, just one.
Khalid, you just gotta focus, okay?
Yes, I will focus.
Okay,
Master Lizard Wizard. He starts bowing.
I just shove a hand axe and one normal healing potion into his robes. I say, this is for hitting people. This is for drinking if someone hit you.
Yes, this is for hitting people. Raises the potion. This is for drinking. I don't know how to drink axe, but I will figure it out.
I like his gumption.
Very good. You know what? I actually believe in your ability to figure out the difference between a drink and an axe. So good luck. I just push him down the stairs.
Before you go, I'm going to give you some magic. Do you want to learn some magic?
No, magic for me. Magic is bad.
No.
You lose too many ears and fingers and teeth.
No. This magic is the best type of magic because no
Roll
one
a persuasion check.
I help action again.
Well, you got to really help this guy. He is having problems.
I'm just going to teach him how to power pose.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Greatest magic of all.
That's Rin.
Again, with a 24.
Wow.
You manage to calm him down after he, stands up, being pushed down the stairs from with Riker's very forceful shove. It's enough to get him all the way down to the holdings below the deck.
Yeah. So I'll just kind of help him up and show him the power pose and say, now stand up and imagine your shoulders go back and you put your hands on your hips, strong arms, and raise
like this.
Yeah. How do you feel?
I feel winded.
No, you have
I cannot breathe. Am I supposed to breathe?
Yes.
Okay, I'm breathing now. I'm breathing.
In, 2, 3, out.
Yes. I'm breathing. Yes.
Okay, strong arms. In, 2, 3, out. Now, how do you feel?
I feel like I can breathe. But why am I, standing in this way? It's very embarrassing.
Because when you stand like this is the magic. This is what you do to create the magic.
Oh, okay. So this is just magic. So
It
then
is.
I don't have to wave hands and point fingers.
Nope. You just.
What do I point? My chest or my nipples?
You just. What? You just raise your chin. Yes, nipples are definitely.
Nipples. I point with my nipples and raise my chin and look at people. Yes.
And breathe in.
And breathe. Yes, always breathe.
Yes. And you've got it.
Okay. Thank you, Master One.
And when you cast that spell, you can do anything.
Yes, I can do anything. Yes, okay.
Okay. Now, you can look after the ship while we sleep. Now
the ship?
Yeah. We're gonna make sure they're doing their jobs, and everything's great. I just kind of give Riker a look.
But I report to you, yes?
Well, either of us. Yeah, both of us is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will do both. I will report to both of you. Yes, thank you. Okay. Yes, thank you, Mr. One and Master Louis the Wizard. Yes, thank you. Point nipples and chin up and breathe. Always breathe. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Strong arms. Yeah.
Riker brings one back up to deck and he's like, look, at the end of the day, he's either gonna live or he's not. I think
yeah.
the story gonna tell itself.
Look, we can feel confident that we did everything that we could.
Okay, so are you guys taking a long rest?
I need to sleep.
Now, what I was thinking might be good is if we had one maybe use some mold earth to try and make us a bit more of a safe place for everyone to rest in that we can guarantee is.
We rest in the antechamber of the excavated temple.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You can rest in there.
Yeah, so we could get all the crew in there and rest with everyone in there. Actually, I was going to ask as well. This is kind of related to this. My feather token. What type of feather token is it? Because you said it was.
Was. Yeah, because I looked that up and it didn't have.
There's a whole bunch of different types of the Qual's feather tokens, because there's a few of them.
Which one? It is the bird.
The bird. Oh, okay, that's useful. Okay.
Herb.
Yeah.
That's
friend.
very okay. That's cool. That's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah, I can mold earth around the ship. Absolutely. The only thing I'm worried about with that is that we create tremors and draw sandworms.
Well, we could always have rest on the ship with everyone, and then have people keep lookouts. So we can have rotating around lookouts. We've got enough people here, including the crew and including us, that we can have everyone take a break and keep lookouts while that's going on.
I am happy to take the last 4 hours.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind if we could drag the ship or put it under slight sail and just move it far enough from the corpses of the sandworms that when the
scavengers come, they're not going to go for us.
Yeah,
that's not a bad idea. We can move it over to being next to the temple again, because that's a couple hundred meters away.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
Okay, so that's the plan. You guys are going to take your long rest.
Yep.
On the ship. If you're going to protect it with a mold earth, I need someone to roll a nature check.
Oh, Rin's good at nature. Rin is Rin has plus 11 to nature, so people are out there doing that.
Go ahead.
Could I get some help from one, maybe? Just because
Sure, absolutely.
2d20 plus d4 plus 11. Bingo bango. So the better one of those was a 7, but then that goes up to 18 and then 21 with the d4.
Yes. Wait, d4 is a 3, so wouldn't... Yep.
I got 3 on
right.
the d4.
So 21. 21.
Yep, 21. Yep.
Okay, so with a 21, if you disturb the ground, any of the creatures naturally living in the sand will be attracted to it.
Okay, so Rin would advise that
if
maybe
you don't disturb the sand, nothing will approach because they won't know that you're here.
Okay, so Rin basically will convey that if we stay on the boat and don't disturb the sand, then we'll we should be safe enough. Just because nothing will know without they sense the movement in the earth. It's quite impressive.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, we should be right to stay on the ship then. Just keep a watch in case anything shows up. But yeah.
So how do the watchers work, Winston?
How do the watches work? Okay.
Yeah, like how do we all get a long rest and?
You don't have to be sleeping for all 8 hours. You just have to be.
Because this is a you're out in the desert, keeping watch. One of you needs to keep watch at least 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 of you will need to keep watch, or one of your valued crew members can keep watch for you during those other times.
Nah, I don't trust.
No.
Yeah.
I'll take the first 2 hours and then I'll have my sleepy time.
Okay.
Okay. Who's next? Who's gonna do the next 2 then?
I can do the next 2.
Next 2. Captain does next 2. Sure.
My perception is garbage. It's better for Khalid to do it than me, truly.
Rin's got pretty good perception, so he could do the next one. Rin's got +5 perception, so
Nice.
just on his passive perception, he should be okay.
And I can round out the last.
All right,
The last one. All right. So the rest of you are below deck, resting.
I am up in the crow's nest, like a gargoyle.
Yep. All right. So first 2 hours. You guys take your long rest. You notice as you head down to rest, Anya and Jahar are speaking to each other with knives in their hands. They're very hush-hush about what they're saying. But they look very aggressive towards each other.
Can I have Rin use Channel Divinity on Jahar to read his thoughts?
Read his thoughts?
Yep. He has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
There's nothing about him being aware of this either, so even if he passes, he shouldn't know.
8.
That fails. So
right.
what's he thinking? Like, what are his surface level thoughts going on
I will
right now?
kill this bitch. She will die now.
Okay.
And then I will be the first mate. And then I will kill the cat. And then I will be cat.
Okay, he's predictable at least. Yep, Rin's gonna let that go ahead.
Okay, so I'm babysitting.
10 gold.
So, if you're babysitting above deck, you can see the both of them discussing through the open what is it? The deck, the sliding parts of the deck.
Mm-hmm.
While you're looking around for any other dangers, roll a perception check.
Quick question. What are the rules for passive perception while sleeping / while semi-conscious, like trancing?
Okay, passive perception. So long as your passive perception is 10 or higher, it doesn't cause the -5 while you're sleeping. Because, okay, so essentially passive perception is 10 plus your check, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So normally it's just 10 while you're sleeping.
All right.
But if you're meditating, that doesn't count. It's
okay.
completely different. It's just whatever your passive perception is. So
nice.
Are you sleeping or meditating?
Neither. I will tell you exactly what I'm doing. I am spending at least 4 hours in an inactive, motionless state.
Gargoyle, right.
Yep. In this state, you remain semi-conscious and can hear as normal.
Yeah, so all your checks are still the same. You just can't act on it.
Yeah. Without breaking the...
Yeah, without breaking that.
Did you want to know my passive then?
What is your passive?
It for hearing.
And which direction are you facing?
Whichever has the nicest view.
Nicest view?
My eyes are closed, but I don't know.
I suppose the west would be the nicest view.
West it is.
Okay.
But yes, the passive is 20.
20, Jesus Christ!
How?
If my eyes were open, it'd be 25.
Right?
Active perception is 9.
No, 9 is better than 7.
Yes, it is.
It's a bigger number.
That is math.
Well, I mean, high numbers are great, but it also means you're able to hear many things which will disturb your sleep. So it is up to you and whether you want to enact on it and help others or not.
Yeah.
So the higher the better, yes. But if you're trying to rest, that will get interrupted. So, first 2 hours. The first hour, with your 18, you spot nothing much out here. Just all plain sand. It's quite hot above deck. You're wondering how Conwar can last up there. Bleaching in the sun.
He goes from being
without
black
any cover.
He goes from being black to being fully white by the end of this.
Well, I mean, the sun moves and there's a pole and stuff.
Yeah. You can see that the rest of the crew, with the exception of Khalid, who is still striding and practicing on his tower pose, are sewing the sail and fixing whatever they deem needs to be fixed. Below deck, you hear Jahar and Anya plan something. Very loudly, like they're not hiding this whatsoever.
Yeah.
So this is what you hear. So, you want to be captain? Yes, I want to be captain, but I don't want to work. So then I would be captain. Well, you would be acting captain, but I would be real captain. Right. So then, do we do it now? No. There's one person up there. She or he, whatever. They're watching. Always watching and listening. We do it after they leave. Yes, we know you're watching. Now get back to work, watch one.
How about you get back to work?
I am working. I'm talking to this lovely gentleman. And he wants to kill the captain. So now I have to discuss why he wants to do it. Right?
Work at different ends of the ship. I've had enough. You up there. Go. Separate.
Whatever. So they split up. They give some sort of signal. And they both point to Khalid.
do I know what? Can I give a little, I don't know, insight or whatever to sort of try and
Sure, roll an insight check.
what this What are we? Insight. Oh, yeah.
Instead of 10. You don't know that kind of hand signal. It seems like hug the man and then give him a present.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
You know, the Khalid's the linchpin. Bit too clever.
You will need to have known thieves' cant to understand this.
No. But I didn't like the point, so I'm gonna give Khalid a thumbs up.
Hey, why are rogues bad at communicating? Because thieves can't.
Get out. All right.
Okay, guys.
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up.
Okay, so you give him a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Second hour of your watch. Khalid has bumped into Anya, even though he used his power stance to confront her. It has failed. And you can see him washing the deck, like he's scrubbing the deck.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Khalid, what you doing?
I'm scrubbing the deck.
Okay. What's wrong?
Oh, it's very hot. I'm very busy.
Go and take
I don't know what to
drink some
do.
water.
Don't have any water.
There's water
None for
downstairs.
Khalid.
There's water downstairs. You can have.
But Jahar said I'm not allowed to have until Captain wakes up.
Well, I'm acting captain right now, so get down there.
Okay, I'll go down.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, he comes back with a black eye, and he's still thirsty. What do you do?
Okay, so Conwar's up there and he's got sort of spooky eyes, so I'm going to go downstairs.
Hey, he's got spooky listening.
Yeah, well,
It's your call, I mean...
Yeah, I'm going to go downstairs.
Okay, so you go downstairs.
Yeah.
You can see Jahar sitting down. He's sharpening his knife.
What you got there, Jahar?
This is my defensive weapon. You know, it's a knife.
Cool. I'm gonna get some water out of the barrel.
Of course, you can have some water. Go ahead.
Yes, I know I can have some water.
You get to the barrel. It's half empty.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone has been storing the water elsewhere.
Any particular reason you're down here?
I'm down here to keep the water safe.
Yeah.
That's what Leto said.
I don't think so.
I believe that's what I heard from her. I'm just following the orders of the people who are higher up than me.
Okay.
Roll an insight check.
Oh, what is my insight? I'm gonna say. Oh, yeah. I think it's that. Let me just quickly check.
7. Unfortunately, you believe him. You'll have to speak to Leto about who is the one who's supposed to guard the water.
Yes, but I outrank Leto, so...
But who was it that told this man to guard the water? Because you believe him.
Yeah, and so I'm just going to say I feel like you are better served somewhere else.
Where would that be? Fixing the ship, I already did my job there. I did the bow of the ship.
Can you take Leto's place and send Leto down to me?
Leto is... which one is she again? Very many girls here. Very hard to keep the eyes and such.
Well, of course, I
Is she the
remember.
big one or the one with the, very good at shooting?
Well, of course, I remember what Leto looks like, so I describe them to.
Yep. Essentially, Leto is the eldest of the females.
Okay,
she's the most muscular of all of them.
Okay, cool.
She's the one who could put him in a headlock and break him in half.
I just keep thinking of Jared Leto, and I'm like, do we have to have him on the boat?
I dyed my hair green a few months back, and people kept telling me I looked like him, which was a bit distressing.
Yeah. He's the biggest tosser. Yeah, so that one, I describe her to...
Okay, I will bring her down. For what for?
To talk to me.
Okay. He leaves. And above deck, so because you're below deck, you can hear him. You told him, didn't you? No, I didn't. I swear. You did it. And you can hear both of them, both Jahar and Khalid, having a bit of an argument. Ooh, no, please stop.
I'll go upstairs. I meant, when I said I'm babysitting, I was being sarcastic. I didn't actually mean I was going to babysit.
And when you go upstairs, on the ground, there is a beaten Khalid, and Leto is going your way.
Right, necrotic shroud up. I've got that left. So I'm just going to put my wings out.
Yes, Master One, you needed my help. You wanted to speak to me.
So I've put my necrotic shroud up. So all within 10 feet of me need to make a charisma saving throw or be frightened of me. Save is 15.
Sure.
Oh no, you're gonna hit poor Khalid with this.
It's necessary. We got it.
So that's Khalid's. That's Jahar's. And this is Leto's.
Okay, right.
For the best.
So my eyes and my wings are just...
So for those listening, my highest I rolled was a 12, then a 1, then a 9.
The 1 was Khalid.
Okay.
Not Khalid, Jahar.
Yes.
And I'm just going to say, all of you, this is boring. Do your jobs. Stop scheming. Leave the water alone.
Scheming?
You're frightened. Frightened people don't talk back. So, do your jobs.
So,
now.
as frightened as all of them are, Khalid's on the ground now, crying tears.
Fine.
Foaming in the mouth.
I'm holding my power pose for 1 minute until
and Leto's afraid but very confused because you wanted to speak to her, but now she's afraid to say any more.
Okay, but they were attacking each other. They were attacking.
No. Leto didn't attack.
Leto never attacked.
Jahar was the one who attacked.
Jahar was the one scheming.
Yeah.
So you've actually affected 3 people, but you should have affected only 1.
Yeah.
No, I want them all to pull their heads out of their asses and do what they're supposed to do.
Well, Leto's doing her job.
No judgment, One. Right call.
That's right.
Get them all in line.
Anyway, with that underway, you can see Jahar run off to the bow, frightened of you. Yeah, HR gets mad. So what else do you do?
Well, once the minute's over, I go back to my watch.
Okay, roll perception check. Nice. With a 21,
Huh? Oh no, hang on. That didn't.
Oh, you
No,
just gave yourself a
You
20
just,
back then.
yeah, you just added.
Roll a natural 20.
Oh, you cheeky girl.
Okay, with a 5.
So I've got the shits
Um,
now, so I'm not noticing anything.
Yeah, you're not noticing anything. Again, it just looks like the same landscape. Bit more sand coming up on port side, so near the temple. But aside from that, nothing else. Your watch is done.
Would I be able to approach one just before her watch is done?
Well, you two saw.
You'd be asleep.
Oh, I'm still asleep? Okay, cool.
Next, who's taking the next watch?
The next watch is Yasune. You have to go down to tell her.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so I go down the stairs and say,
Yep,
Yasune,
go downstairs. You wake Yasune up for her watch.
we have a little handover for 5 minutes back upstairs.
Yeah. So in this little handover moment, I'm just giving up this kind of vibe of uncertainty, and I'm going to kind of like say to one, you know, maybe I've just made this whole thing way too complicated. I mean, it used to be the case that if there was any problems with a crew, you just hack them to death in front of the other crew members, and then you wouldn't have any troubles.
I tell.
Am I doing this wrong? Am I doing this wrong?
I don't think the problem is you. I think it's a cultural thing. I don't know. They're really irritating.
You know,
I don't think we've got the best crew. I don't think
know.
we've got the best crew.
Look, I had the best intention.
I know.
I just don't seem to be very good at this. I mean, should I now just go and hack them to death? I mean, I don't think
I wouldn't do that.
I've got this new kind of cleaver, and I can tell my fleet.
Have cleaver will chop.
I mean, I asked you, right? I didn't ask Riker because I know exactly what Riker would say. You seem like the more sensible one, but I don't know. It would just make everything so much easier if we woke up in the morning and their heads were on spikes at the front of the ship. It would just instill a lot more confidence in the crew that they knew that leadership knew what they were doing.
Yeah, can we? Okay, think about this. You're very practical. Can we do anything with this ship without the crew?
Oh no, just not. No, we need the crew.
Okay.
Crew are very valuable. I don't mean.
So you're not talking about all of them, just one of them.
Oh no. We would just hack the ones. We would just kill the ones that were clearly causing trouble.
Look, I don't want to encourage that, but our pirate ran off, and I didn't trust him before, and when he comes back, I don't trust what he's coming back with. So
unless
he didn't run off too far, he just went to the bow of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Just this goddamn HR discussion. Should I just hack them all apart? I feel like it's an easy solution.
I mean, I don't want to encourage you, but with that one, I would, if something happens, don't hold back.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, what do you mean by something happens? Do you mean like if he looks at me funny, or if he kind of like, I don't know.
If there's an active mutiny, he's the first to go.
Did he actually, did you relay the conversation that you overheard?
Yeah. And the stolen water and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So he's trouble. Don't kill him unprompted. I can't believe I'm saying this. Don't kill him unprompted, but don't hold back if he fronts you. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. This is giving me a bit of a headache.
Okay, so while you guys are discussing, I need everyone who is listening, so awake or otherwise, such as Cornoir. So everyone but Rin and Riker to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, including Yasune and one?
Yes. While you're discussing, you hear something in the distance. Unless your passive perception is less than 10.
Hey! Sleep high five. It's fine. If it's a fear-causing thing, Rin's already having night terrors. It's fine. I like as well that Rin and Riker are bunk bedding together, so I feel like it's just a it's just this is the safety zone.
We are in the zone of safety.
All right, so Conwar, you hear a very sweet song, very alluring. One, you hear also a very soft, very melodic song, also very alluring. But Yasuna, you don't hear anything.
Oh, did I not roll a 22, or is that?
That's right, you saved, so you don't hear anything.
Oh, okay, good. Is one looking strange or doing something out of?
She's having a conversation with you, and you notice stops and just looks towards the west.
Can I make an insight roll to see if I can?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Inside, you have no idea.
She's just got bored.
They're tired.
You are quite tired. So after your discussion of people that might betray you,
unless
switch
that
places
is going to make me do anything, I'm going to go to bed.
So because you have failed to save, you're unable to sleep. You want to know what this sound is. Conwar, roll a perception check with advantage. If you get a 15 or higher, you wake up from your sleep.
Sleep.
You know, that thing you do when your eyes are closed.
Sleep in air quotations.
Yes. With a 17, you wake up. Your gargoyle state is disrupted. You kind of open your eyes, and you hear very, very soothing music towards the west.
Thankfully, it doesn't need to be continuous.
No. So.
Do I see anything westward?
Westward, you see a strange cloud heading your way. Because you're so high up. But I'd like the both of you who are above deck to roll a perception check. No advantages, just the regular check.
Use the cheeky check.
So if you're on the,
is
if you're
it
on deck,
site based?
Side based, yes.
So if you're on deck, you're rolling a perception.
That's right.
Yep.
Because you're doing watch, so you would be on deck. Okay, nice. 29 and a 16. You both spot this unusual cloud coming towards the ship from the west. You can see Khalid very calm, and he is he's on the stern of the boat, collecting rope, and he's chanting the same strange words that he doesn't seem to understand himself. Like he also hears this strange, alluring song.
I'm just going to quietly drop down next to the captain and follow her instruction.
All right. So just to clarify, Khalid is just like singing a tune, or does there seem to be something unusual, or is he summoning something, or?
No, he's just singing. He's just humming some sort of song.
Can I understand what he's singing? I just want to work out whether it has any connection to what we're seeing.
Go ahead. Roll a investigation check.
Sorry.
Man, this is gonna be a long night. Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I just need my spell slots back. I've got one left.
No, but this is what you hear. Come to me, you will see.
a bit creepy. So with that roll, I'm gathering that I just don't put two and two together. So
no, you're not quite sure what it is.
So I might sound.
Yes, that's the one.
Quarters. It's a Wonka cloud.
I'm glad someone understood.
World of pure imagination.
But think of that song with the weirdest and creepiest like tone and melody.
Just make it a minor tonality. That's all you need, really.
That's right. That's it.
Oh, I can't sleep because I've got a song in my head.
Yep, that's right.
Sucks to be you. High five again for
anxiety.
So there's something weird coming to us from the west.
Well, it might just be passing by. It may not necessarily be targeting us.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. Does it look like it's heading towards us, or is it going to pass by?
Roll a nature check.
All right.
Because you can already see it.
Can I get in on that?
You can.
Ooh.
Excellent.
You can either help or you can have a look yourself.
I'll do an independent one because I have
Okay,
advantage on those for airborne things.
That is airborne. Oh, nice. 23.
Very nice. 23. And 16. Also very nice. They are passing by.
Okay.
They're not heading your way.
All right.
So you might just want to keep an eye out for Khalid and stop him from jumping ship if he tries to do so.
That's a good idea. So while this is happening, I'm just going to we'll just keep an eye on this cloud as it moves. Is it going anywhere near the ruins, or is it just passing somewhere?
It's just passing by. Like it's it seems like it's turning towards one of the towers.
Okay.
I'm not sure which way because the cloud seems to be about 200 feet away.
Okay. So maybe Conwar, maybe if you either want to just keep an eye on it or maybe even fly closer, I'd what do you think?
I can honestly say I have never seen a cloud like that before.
Do you feel
I have no idea.
like you want to go and check it out, or do you just want to leave it?
Both of you who have a song stuck in your head, so that's Conwar and one. Roll another wisdom saving throw, please.
I would not be upset if this turns into a Night Vale reference.
Ah.
Oh, that's a nat
2.
one. Oh, Conwar's okay though.
Okay, Conwar, you have broken free. Song is no longer affecting you. But Juan, you have started to sing this song as well. You don't know it, and you've actually come above deck. You're very tired, and as though the energy in your body is being drained, and you're heading towards the back of the ship, the stern of the ship, next to Khalid and Anya.
Anya.
My two favorite people.
Maybe the Anya problem will solve itself, guys.
Maybe.
Wake up Khalid and one, but not Anya.
Yeah, leave Anya.
Me, you will see, and you can imagine the rest. So that's what one starts to voice with a bit of a whisper, and she's very tired.
Sorry, it's they. I'll just say it again.
Yep, they.
Sorry, maybe Rin's asleep, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, Rin and Riker's asleep.
All right.
So that was your first hour.
I think it might be worth going and waking up Rin, because I just think that if anyone's going to be able to stop one from, I don't know, getting too creepy, it's probably Rin knows about this creepy stuff. Yeah, I'm going to go downstairs and wake up Rin.
Okay, so you go downstairs. And I'd like you to roll a perception check, please. Nice. That's pretty creepy. All right, with a 10, you spot out of the corner of your eye a Jahar, but he's just leaving below deck to go up above deck.
This just seems like the right time. And, I think I've been feeling tense. Things aren't working for me. And then I see Jahar and suddenly everything starts to make sense again. Without missing a beat, just following the impulse, I just take my new Vorpal Cleaver out and I just kind of like bring it down to hack him to death.
Because he is going above deck, I'd like you to roll an attack roll with disadvantage. He has the high ground.
Okay.
Oh no, Anakin! Anakin, no! He has the high ground.
I don't even mind if I miss him the first couple of goes. I'm just going to take this time to do.
Oh no, that's
holy
still
crap!
25. It's still pretty good.
With a 25, although you just get the back of his ass cheek, roll damage.
Yeah.
Let her have that 20. She would have straight beheaded him in one shot with the Vorpal.
I totally would have.
Yeah, it's just a massive castration, and then he's dead.
Jesus Christ, this is
It's a hip dismemberment. Dismemberment.
This night is turning into something absurd.
I'm sorry, everyone. It's just.
It's like
That's
that
it.
party you go
Yeah,
to.
I didn't roll so well. Oh, look, and I'll also include my psychic damage, which will also be.
You get 2 attacks.
Oh, I do.
Right.
Don't I?
First attack, 9 damage.
Yeah.
Second attack.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Yep.
And I might.
So,
no, is he up on deck?
No. You've actually killed him.
Okay.
He drops down. His last words are, "Come with me,
All right.
and you will see."
All right.
I need you to roll a saving throw, please.
Me?
Yes. That's his last words.
Okay.
As you hack him down.
Okay. So I'm going to use Tower of Iron Will, which allows me to add D8 to any of my saves. So this is
sure.
Go ahead. It's a save versus what? Sorry.
Against wisdom.
Okay. 2. I'll roll that, and then I'll add the.
Nice. 21. Didn't have to, but 28. Yes. You succeed. To avoid this odd song, Jahar is dead. He drops to the ground. He has a water skin full of water, and it spills out in front of you as he drops.
Well, that justified everything I just did.
The water is strangely colored.
Okay. Can I want to drag the body up onto the deck. I want to just sever the head because I want to keep the head, and I'm going to throw the body over the edge, and we're just going to fasten the head somewhere.
Okay. So as you're bringing him above deck, Conwar, I'd like you. Is he back?
Hmm?
Oh,
it was
yeah.
I
was Rin, right? Conwar, I'd like you to roll a perception check.
Using eyeballs?
Oh, sorry.
What was that?
Using sight?
Sight, yes.
16.
16. The cloud is starting to form into some sort of creature. It seems like just a few hunting prey, but they appear to be winged creatures with a humanoid figure.
Dang.
Do I know what these creatures are?
Roll a nature check.
Gladly. And just to double check. Yeah. Am I correct in assuming they have a fly speed?
Well, they're flying, so yes.
Excellent.
Oh, it could be air swimming. That could be a swim speed.
My
They
nature
could be
is
air
still
swimming,
not
it's
great.
cool.
It was nature, right?
That's right, nature.
Oofed.
With a 6, you've heard of these creatures before, but you're unsure if they truly are harpies. And they're not hunting creatures in the sand. Their alluring song has attracted your crew members and your friends. They're coming for you guys. Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh, goodness.
Everyone has
need this.
advantage.
I
Unless
need
you
this
got a passive
long.
perception less than 9, then you're sleeping real good.
You're sleeping real
Don't
good.
forget, you all have advantage.
No, we all have advantage.
Should me and Riker not roll yet because we're asleep right now, and we'll go in if we're woken up after the person who wakes us up, basically?
Yes, that's right. So you and Riker don't have to roll because you guys are asleep.
Okay.
Oh, neat.
Preferably, if you can leave Rin asleep, that would be awesome because Rin really needs his spell slots.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Like, without his spell slots, we have no water, and we have very little else. We have no healing at all, so it's...
You guys had advantage on the rolls. Two rolls is one.
Okay, sorry, I'll do that again because I had.
Okay, that's all right. So
Yeah, so I rolled.
faith is a 9.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 19, not a 12.
And 19. Okay, 19. And Conwar's is
28.
yes, 20.
Damn, son.
All right. Here's my mystery roll. Not really a mystery, but well, that's not bad. Cool. So, as they start approaching your boat, you can see them break apart, splitting into two hunting parties, so to speak. These harpies are after your crew members. They will sneak in the night and swoop down to take those allured by their sweet song.
You know, it goes great being asleep, so you can't be allured by harpies. Just saying. That's a
I
good
couldn't
time.
agree more, Rin, but I couldn't agree more because I'm asleep. So.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Our bunk beds are the safety zone, so you know if you need someone safe to hide, come to the safety zone and just take a nap. It's great.
Yeah, just get in bed with the boys.
How many did it look like there were?
Those going towards your ship, there were 4. But in the entire pack, so that cloud swarm, the hunting pack was about 10 or so.
Okay.
Hunting in the night.
Captain.
Yeah.
2 things. 1, I would really like that head. And 2, I think if it's just you and I, we should be able to at least take care of the harpies. But if you could focus on keeping people safe, I should be able to take them out one at a time.
Sounds like a good plan. I do feel like we should wake up Riker because if we don't include Riker, he might be upset.
He might be upset.
It's true, he might be upset.
I would point out that if Riker gets woken up at this point, he will have had a short rest at least.
Yes.
Okay.
He would have had. This is your second
3.
hour of watch. He's had 4 hours.
All right.
for a short rest.
We need to do this quietly then.
As a side note, I'm definitely going to roll some hit dice just to heal up.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
and
yeah, you could
Connor, Connor made food for everyone except Rin tonight.
That's fine.
Of course.
Yep. So for each hit die you roll, you regain another single hit point.
Oh,
Since Rin hasn't woken up yet, but he may do it, I'm just going to roll the his hit die now. I think 3d8 should be enough to get him back.
All right. So
All right.
first up.
18.
Nice. Heal up.
And I heal 34.
Nice.
Oh, lovely. Ah.
Okay. So, they approach your ship. They're still flying in the air about 100 feet. First up, so this is their exact position above deck. Everyone else.
Oh, neat. Got that battle
So
map.
one would be the back.
All right, I'm gonna.
And you said that they were how far away?
How far away?
Yeah.
Their positions on the map is exact, but they're
Okay. Up.
100 feet.
Yeah.
Yasune, can you move your character?
I think I'm by the wheel.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay,
can I
just
move it?
making
Yeah,
sure
okay.
if you can or if you
Yes,
can't.
I can.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Am I first?
Yes, go ahead.
Excellent. All right. I'm going to use my action to to reach into my little bag of tricks and bring out a beastie.
Okay, go ahead.
ooh, give him some meat.
I think they only want humanoids, so hopefully this can fight. So
Fingers crossed. All right, so
you might get a tiger
D8.
again, which would be good. Hope for tiger.
Yep, D8.
They're 100 feet in the air, though, so.
Yeah, but flying tigers.
Oh no, I'm summoning it near us. And there is a jackal.
Okay. Well,
All
Jackal
right,
can
so a
fight things.
jackal pops out of the bag, sort of just looking around.
Did you want me to roll its initiative?
It will act on your turn
Dope.
because you have brought it forth.
Yeah. Right. I will tell it to, using my bonus action, because that's what it requires, unfortunately, go and gently nip the person on the left. And I'm going to point to where one is.
Okay.
Yeah. With the intent that it's going to basically try and wake her up, like
Yeah.
snap her
Yeah,
out
like
of it,
shock
if
her out of it,
possible.
yeah.
I know.
Yep.
Then I'm going to use my, because I have nothing else that I can do immediately. So where were everyone at the front of the ship or the back? Where were they?
The back of the ship. So everyone is
Back?
at the back of the ship. So
Okay.
there you
I will fly flippity flap over to them, and just be flapping like in the 5 feet space above their heads with
That
a
means you
blade
can
drawn.
hear the song. At the end of your turn, I'd like you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Sure.
Are you within 30 feet of me?
I mean,
Yes.
If everyone's up to sensor, yeah, he would be.
If you're within 30 feet of me, I can use a reaction to use my Tower of Iron Will to give you a D8.
Nice.
If you
Can
need
you,
it.
can you do that after I roll, but before we find out the result?
Oh, that's a good question.
Prob-
Because we
that's
might
probably
want
the
to
case.
save your reaction otherwise.
I know you have to do
I
portents
assume it is.
before any
Oh,
rolls.
yeah, so after
Yeah,
you
'cause-
or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you fails a saving throw.
Oh, fails.
Failed.
Excellent.
So yeah.
So you got to roll your D.
Once you know it's failed, then you can use it.
Yeah.
And do I get any benefit for having succeeded once already? Because I know with some creatures you get a benefit, but I'm not sure about.
Like they can't
these.
do it again for a time.
Well, some give you like advantage.
Yes, if you succeed, I won't be able to do this. You'll be immune to its effect.
Oh, nifty.
But because you heard it from a victim, it's a check. So if you succeed, then well, he's failed. You can see Conwar land.
But she added that Tower of Will to bring up to 13.
To a 13. With that Tower of Will, you push your psychic ability onto Conwar, and you kind of continuously fly above them 5 feet rather than land. Like their song is also affecting you. So it's the melody. The song, the melody, the harmony, the lyrics. If
The
they
tone
could not
color.
speak, then that would be enough to shut this unusual obstacle. That's your turn?
Is he going to make an attack?
Yeah.
Oh, no, use the action.
No, I use
No,
my
use
action.
an action to
yeah.
the creature.
All I'll say is, that the sound is meddling with my head. Thank you, Captain.
You're welcome.
All right, Yasune, you're up.
So how far away are these creatures?
For you, 100 feet above, but for the distance of where you are, about 30 feet, so 30 feet, but
30 feet.
100 feet away. So 100 feet away, like above, 100 feet above you.
So 130 feet away.
Okay, so they're still on there. They're still kind of coming our way, aren't they?
Yep, that's right.
All right, I'm going to. Oh, gee, it's really tough.
But they might be able to get us, like, get within range on their turns, because dropping doesn't cost any movement, and they might be able to pull up.
Yeah, right. But so have I already? I can't ready an action if I've used my reaction.
You can, because it's your turn now.
Yes, you get it back.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So if I ready an action, so that when they're the first one that is within 20 feet or 30 feet, it doesn't matter. I will use my wand of web to kind of like capture them.
Ooh, if you do that, because your web will fall down, but you can probably like hit it with the web and then make it fall to the ground and take fall damage.
That's the idea.
Yeah, good idea.
And then hack it to pieces.
Okay, cool. Yes, you can do that. So readying an action. So if one of them is within range, you'll web them.
Yeah. Basically.
All right, cool. So ready in action. Next up is me. You hear these abominations, these monstrosities, harpies, come down and start singing a cornucopia of songs to try and entice you, but the both of you are unaffected. And one of them speaks. Seems they've broken free. Get the prey. That's all what we want. Get them. So the first one comes down in a dive bomb to try and grab one. So you're targeting
DC 15 strength.
DC 15. Okay. Strength save. That's the wrong number.
Oh, it passes.
I succeed with a 17.
Okay.
It drops. You cast your web. It sort of goes around them, and then it breaks free. This one is mine. Immediately grabs one. You're currently flying with this one.
Sorry, one. I should have just webbed you.
Just there. And you're
What?
technically there.
Got me. Oh, fuck.
Does this count as giving Conwar sneak attack for having an ally within 5 feet of the enemy?
Yes,
It does.
it does.
I
Yes,
think
it does.
the ally has to be not incapacitated.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, but the jackal going on my turn, did it do the little nip?
Oh, right.
yeah.
The little nip thing.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
It's okay. The jackal is easy to forget.
The jackal gets pack. The jackal does get pack tactics as well.
Yep.
Saving throw for one. A wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
When the nip happened, that would have broken you out.
Now, I only rolled with a +1 before, but I've actually got a +2. It wouldn't have made any difference to that, but it might make a difference to this. 10.
With a 10, even with the jackal nipping at one's ankle, it was not enough.
Sorry, I can't use my
So
reaction.
yes,
It's all right.
is being taken away. The next one goes after
Do I get an attack
he's
of opportunity
incapacitated.
on the bird
Camp Medluck.
as the bird
The
flies
next one
past?
goes after
do I get-
Khalid.
An attack?
This one is swooping by near you, Conwar, so you can have a opportunity attack.
Excellent. Oh, I totally forgot about Shinri. Let's just say Shinri's away right now.
Shinri is a specter. She appears when you beckon her.
Yeah,
So because you were asleep, she wouldn't have been around.
quote unquote.
That's right.
I'm panicking, you guys. All right, so that is +9 to hit.
9, where's the roll? Here it is.
15.
A 15 is a hit.
Because the jackal's nearby, do I get sneak attack?
No, because it's above the air.
Fair.
It's shy 5 feet.
So it's like 10 feet in the end. The jackal's on the ground, so there's a gap of at least 5 feet
Yep.
between the two. Yep.
And that is D4 plus D8. Give me a sec. Phone is being slow. There we are.
14 points of damage on
Yep.
this one.
I'm not going to try and re-roll one of them.
Okay. So 14. Yep. And you notice that although Khalid has been taken by this creature, he wakes up. Why am I flying? Wizard, help me! Power balls work! It's not working, not standing up. Breathe, Khalid, breathe! Riker, I need you to roll a perception check.
Uh-oh.
You're still asleep. You, in your mind, in your very sleepless dream, you see Khalid. He is praising you as usual.
Khalid, you are a good man.
Next, the last one goes after Anya.
Okay, this one we can let get away. The other two we should probably stop.
This
though.
one is fine. This was part
So
of the.
this one comes by picks up Anya. So Anya is on this one. I will put a dot. So red dot is Anya, and the blue dot is Khalid.
Okay. Well, can you psychically pull them? I feel like you'd be good at that because
Yeah,
they're in the
I
air.
can.
So it's like I feel like they'd probably have a hard time saving against that. You could
Yeah, I
like
can.
yank them back, or you
No,
could
I
just
can.
yank someone out of their grasp. You could yank
They're willing to.
Well,
if
the thing is,
they're-
you could. I'm fairly sure Khalid would willingly fail the saving throw and allow you to yank him.
They don't even need to make a saving throw if they're willing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, because Khalid is actually struggling to break free. Next up, 1. Wisdom saving throw, please. Start of your turn.
I believe in you. I believe in you.
With a 4. All right.
Are you within 30
Those of
feet
you on the ground, you have exactly 3 rounds to either get your friends back. The only exception would be Conwar because he can fly. Unless you have air Khalids to chase after these harpies. They've gotten their prey, they're gonna leave. So you have 3 rounds to get them. All right.
That's doable.
Yank.
1. Because you are still stuck by this alluring song, your turn ends. Back to the top. Conwar.
All right. So how far away are they all? Yeah. How far away is the one with 1?
The one with 1?
Yeah.
From where you are. Wait. So from where you are, 45 feet. So 20 feet up in the air.
And is that 20 feet up from the sand as well, or?
No, it would be 40 feet up from the sand.
Okay. Well, I'm going to
I'm fine
switch
with
over
it dropping me.
It's just soft sand. It's not hard ground. You wouldn't take that much damage.
Got 50 hit points as long as I can survive that.
Fingers crossed.
Should be fine.
All right. I will use my bonus action to aim.
All right.
And with my bow, I'm gonna shoot at the one carrying 1.
All right. Go ahead.
Plus 9.
Does bonus action aim give you advantage?
Nat 20.
That's
Nat
a
20.
natural 20.
Nice, nat 20.
To answer your
Crit him.
question, yes, it does give me advantage.
Okay. So
Give me a second while I math.
Get all them dice. You got a lot of dice.
Conwar just pulls some dice out of his pocket and just throws a shitload at the harpy.
Nice bow. The D4 is the
Shoot
strongest.
30 d6 one at a time.
I'm literally doing more than a fireball at this single target.
well, here we go.
Maybe just wait for brutal critical. Let's see this. It's gonna be big dice.
It will certainly be, and I can reroll one of them. Just
Okay,
to
so
be
reroll a
sure.
1 then.
Alright.
I suppose.
Yeah, so it is magical damage if it matters.
Nope.
And I don't think
not
I
matter.
have. Ah, well, that's good. Yeah, and I don't think I have anything else to add to it.
Here we go. 42 points
Oh.
of damage.
The answer
going
to
to
the question of
reroll-
life, the
You're gonna
universe, and
reroll one of
everything.
the
ones.
ones. I believe. Because
There's a lot of ones
It's
actually
a
in there.
it becomes
So
a 2, so
43.
43 points of damage on that one. Is the one that no, that's right. So this one is fresh. That's the one that saved the webbing. The one that's injured is the one that has Khalid.
Yeah.
You can see it lose a bit of its momentum as you strike it, but it's still alive to continue to fly.
Damn.
I will have to make a strength saving throw whether I drop.
Because that's a lot of damage.
I drop 1.
Yes.
Falling damage. Wake up.
40 feet.
Oh, that's 46. Okay, that's
and
not too
you're take 11 points of damage. Bludgeoning
That I
damage.
can deal with.
And then you get a wisdom saving throw for free because you've taken damage.
Excellent.
God damn.
Oh,
All right. So you are on the ground.
Still singing this
fly. You're
stupid.
still singing this lovely song, very alluring. You're looking up into the sky, and you feel like your body is being drained of life.
Yikes.
You hear one of the other harpies walk at you on one.
Seems appropriate.
Was that all you're doing? You flying up?
No.
So what kind of damage is this?
Bludgeoning damage.
No, because I'm resistant to necrotic.
Necrotic?
Yeah.
What type of damage is the
harpy?
The song?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
There's no damage to it.
Okay, well, when you say drained of life, I assumed that meant that something was happening to me.
No. That it's not happening to you. It's happening to you mentally.
Okay, cool.
Like you have no control over your body.
That's fine. I just wanted to make that known.
Yeah, no worries. All right.
As part of the aim, it reduces my speed to 0, so I'm on the boat again. And that's my turn. Because I can't. It takes an action to summon Shinri and bonus action to control the pupper.
Yasune, you're up.
Thank you.
Okay, so seeing that 1 is safe, I turn around, and because the harpy, the blue dot is Anya, isn't? Is that right?
Red dot is Anya, and blue dot is Khalid.
Khalid's most likely. He's the furthest away. Is that right?
That's right.
Khalid's further away. You need to. You have a hard time getting him back.
All right, I'm going to use
ballistas.
What's that?
You have ballistas.
Oh, that's boring. I am going to use my bonus action. I'm going to turn. I'm just going to walk to the edge of the deck.
Yep.
And I don't seem to be able to move my character. And I'm going to psychically shove Khalid towards me. And because
shove towards you.
Well, shove. It's called a psychic shove, but it's a pull or a push. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
And I would pull him towards me.
So 40 feet up. Do you have enough range with that?
As well, can you tell me?
They're 40 feet away from you because it's 20 feet.
Oh, right. Okay.
Away, but then they're 20 feet above as well.
You can move. Right. You can move down the ship a little bit to get like directly next to it. Because if you move to like here, then you would be able to get like the distance to be shorter.
All right. Well, I can't move my figure, so I'll do that. I'll move to the right to the.
Can't move it
to the stern, and then I will pull Khalid towards me. I rolled, so it's 20. I've rolled 25 foot towards me.
All right, cool. 25 feet towards you. He looks at you, tears in his eyes, as he like constantly attacking these talons, and all of a sudden he feels a give, and the creature, having much more strength than Khalid, goes with him.
Excellent.
How far do they go?
25 feet.
25 feet? Okay, yeah. So they're next to the deck.
Yay. So I'm going to use this opportunity to hack the harpy with my
That's a bonus action?
No, so the shove pull was a bonus action.
Okay, cool.
This is my
it's cyanide real
Thank
good.
You, Captain. Thank you.
I'll lift the cleaver up.
All right, here we go.
Okay. And make it look like I'm about to hit him, but in fact I'm swinging past him. So the first hit is a 29.
29 hits.
Oh, it's an okay.
You crit on 19s?
No, I don't. And the second one.
24 hits.
So that's.
No third one?
Oh, only 2.
Okay.
And then it's plus. Okay. No, that sucks. All right. So 16 points of damage.
So 16 points of damage on the one on Khalid. All right. I have to make a strength saving throw twice. On the first one, he retains its strength to hold on to Khalid, but the second one, she drops him as Khalid sort of drops onto the railing on the stern. Thank you! And you can see this harpy turn, showing her talons towards you.
Excellent.
Excellent.
So she will attack you now. Was that all?
That is all.
Okay, cool. Next, it's my turn. Just here for Anya, and then up a few feet. This one looks down for 1, drops down, picks her up, and then flies back up. But it's level of the ship. And then the last one flies here as a dash action. The last one will attack Yasune twice with its talons.
Mm-hmm.
Angered that you have taken for prey.
Hey, Rin, what you dreaming about, man?
Rin has night terror, as I said, so he's not having a good time. But
First one
it's
is
better
a
than they're
26
having.
against
So.
AC, and the
That's a hit.
second one is a 17 against AC.
Miss.
Okay. So these sharp talons take.
Dreaming about all the snacks in the market.
That's a pretty good one. That's a nice one.
Little cheese
Take
cube.
12 slashing damage.
Okay, and I'll use my psychic ability to reduce by d6, which is
Go
2.
ahead.
So it's 10.
Yep. So you take 10. And that's my turn. Next. 1 saving throw.
If you pass this, oh dang!
With a 6, you still fail. You're still incapacitated.
30 feet.
Next, back to the top. Conwar.
Okay.
Well, that might
I
sound
assume the one that is carrying 1
Yes.
is how far away now?
Exactly 30 feet away.
Oh, easy. Cool.
But
And it's dropped 1, yeah?
But it has cover. This one, that's 5 feet away, 10 feet away, is blocking your vision.
And which of them is currently holding someone?
Just the one with 1.
Okay.
Oh, and Anya as well?
And the one with Anya.
Yeah, so they're not, that other one's not blocking me, it's blocking the one with Anya.
It's blocking both because there's still a sail.
Is Anya awake?
Anya is singing the song, so she is awake.
Oh, no, I meant not incapacitated. But
Oh, no, she's incapacitated.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Goodness.
I don't know much help these things have, but I feel like another good shot on the one that's got 1 might take it down properly.
Look, I'm gonna roll a decision-making check. If it's a 16 or above, I'm going to take a certain course of action. It is not. Excellent. I'm not going to do that. All right. I'm going to go for once again, the one that has 1.
Okay, cool.
It's got a touch of cover.
Yeah,
Is
just
there...
the touch.
Yeah. What is not awake?
It has half cover.
Yeah. I'm going to take the shot.
All right, go ahead. Aim and then shoot.
Yeah, using my bonus action to aim.
Go ahead. With a 16, you still hit.
Excellent. All right, so that's 6d6 plus 1d8 plus 5.
Damn, son.
35.
I will re-roll the 2.
All right, go ahead. You have to keep the re-roll.
Yep.
Okay,
3
so
points
that's 38 points of damage on that one. How do you want to kill it?
Arrow to the, if possible. I want to shoot one of these bludgeoning arrows straight at the like base of the neck, and just like paralyze it / like break the bones so that it is physically paralyzed, but also killing it.
All right, cool. You do so, and they both drop to the ground. So this is a second set of damage for one. It's just 1d6. Take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground again. Roll another saving throw.
What did he say? Anything?
And then that'll be my turn.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What is this? It returns. The 4 returns. You're taking damage happily. You're still in a daze. You love this song. Stuck in your head.
Such a banger.
Okay. Next. Yasune.
All right.
Your turn.
So what I'm going to do is, how far away is this harpy here?
Exactly from you?
Yeah.
10 feet.
Okay. So I'm going to pull. I'm going to see if I can do this. This is my question. I'd like to pull this one here towards me, but as it moves towards me, I'd also like to step 5 foot back and then hit both of them because they're within like close range of each other with the wand of web, so I could see if I can catch both of them in the same wand of web.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
All right.
Sounds pretty cool.
That's a sweet move.
Yeah, nice. DC 17 strength check for this harpy here.
Yep, the one on the left.
Mm-hmm.
17, I go to 10, I fail.
Okay. So then it gets moved 20 feet towards me.
20 feet? Yep, it will come towards you. You step back.
So I'm going to step back 5 feet. I know I'm going to get, there's an attack of opportunity, but I don't care.
Yep, I get 1 attack of opportunity against you.
Mm-hmm.
Just the 1. I don't think a 13 hits.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. It moves there. You move away 5 feet.
Then, and then as they're together, I would like to hit them, like catch them both in the web. So they both have to make a DC 15 strength save or get entangled in the web.
One fails, and the other one succeeds with a 15.
Yeah.
So you've captured the one on the left.
Excellent.
And then Khalid needs to make one as well because he's in that vicinity.
Mm-hmm. Oh, excellent.
He fails. He is captured in your web.
All right. It's probably safer for everyone if he just stays in the web for now.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's pretty much all I can do right now.
Yep. Okay. So that's your turn. Next is my turn. This one gets further away and higher up. This one, because it's free and doesn't really care about you, tries to grab Khalid from the web.
Bless.
I will try and do a strength check to break him free. I do not.
Sweet.
And this one tries to break free. This one breaks free.
Is it? Would it? Because it's made it saving. Oh no, sorry.
What's the question?
No. I just thought it didn't get to save till the next round, but I don't know if that's true.
I think it's at the end of its turn it gets to.
No,
so
because it's if it actively uses an action to try and escape, then I get the check.
Oh, okay. So it uses
Right?
action.
So it's actively trying to escape from this web to try and fly in the air.
That's great. So it takes up the spell.
And then it makes a save, but that's its turn.
Okay.
It's still on your deck. And
Excellent.
Khalid is still stuck in the web. So that's my turn. Next one, saving throw.
Statistically, you should roll a 10.
11. You succeed.
Yay!
Yay.
You're filled with sand. You're full of bruises and scrapes. Your shoulders hurt. You're sore everywhere. You don't know why you're on the sand.
But I can see the dead harpy lying next to me, and I've got a.
It's not next. It's on top of you.
Yeah.
On the plus side, because she was never censored for that, can she still get a long rest if she doesn't fight anymore?
No.
Oh, they don't.
Right, I've got some stuff.
It is now your turn. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my movement to kind of pull myself out from underneath the.
Yep. So you stand up.
Yeah. And looking up, I can see the free harpy flying around.
That's right.
And I'm going to just hit him with a good old ray of frost.
Ray of Frost. Go ahead. Make an attack roll.
I was just like, so the DC for this is 11. So even if Rin was awake, he would have had to roll on that one to fail.
Oh, now I'm rolling stuff. Okay,
Yeah, you're rolling amazingly. You hit a 23.
Nice.
Scale the
There's
fate
the
balance out.
surge of anger. Stop. Get rid of that Taylor Swift song out of your head.
I don't feel like I'm
nothing
living
wrong
a
with
teenage
Taylor.
dream. I'm not sure if that's Taylor Swift. Is that Taylor Swift or someone else?
No, that's Katy Perry.
That's Katy Perry.
Oh, sure.
Dang.
Uh,
This isn't my love story. Pew. There you go.
Oh man, so
damage.
that's 3 cold damage.
But it does slow it down.
Yep, does slow
Okay.
it down.
Frost.
Yep. That's all.
Yeah. That's all I can.
You can still move. You only use half your movement to get free.
Okay.
And stand.
Yeah, I'll just head toward the ship.
Ship. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that. Yeah.
All right. This is the final round. Cornoir. Your turn, and Anya will have vanished.
Oh.
Anya
for
was
these
with the
creatures.
red one.
Yes, the red one.
Yep. Are any of them within 5 feet of me?
One of them is next to you, next to your jackal. The one that was webbed. That's 5 feet away.
Yep. And how far away is the one that has Anya?
It climbed. Just give me a sec. There's a ruler. From where you are, it 125 feet away.
Okay. All right. 125. Captain. Yusune's name, yeah?
Yeah.
How much do you love her?
I'm just gonna kind of
roll an insight check for that.
Oh.
Winston, please end her torment.
Hey, you started this. I did not start this.
Nah, you did not start this, Winston. It's okay.
I'm just continuing it. What's this?
I think he
Insight.
meant Yasune needs to
No,
make...
I meant Yasune.
Oh.
Gotcha.
All right. I feel like seeing as I've hacked someone to pieces and it's cleared my head a bit. Could Conway help me? Can I get help for this one?
Then he wouldn't be able to attack. That's an action during combat.
You're right. Okay, I'll just do it myself then.
I mean, I don't
It's
mind.
not like I'm abandoning you here.
13.
Sure.
There is affection, but it's not as great as yesterday.
Yeah, I want to say this, Conway. Sometimes in life, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved and lost.
Let her go.
I'm just going to put my hand on it on his bow and just kind of push it gently down, and then wipe the tear away.
That
Bye, Anya.
helps, honestly.
Bye, Anya.
You're
I'm gonna
treacherous, but nothing as harpies.
Reach into my bag, and I'm sorry I'm blowing it here, you guys. I'm gonna drink that potion of speed.
Drinking the potion of speed.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Doing
Right.
what you feels right. It's fine.
Okay.
I drink that. Then I'm gonna let this attack of opportunity hit me, as it was 125 feet away, right?
That's right.
Yep. I don't think I could reasonably hide from it, and it's too far out of my range. Well, if I flew behind the
If you're flying behind a creature that doesn't know you're coming, you have advantage.
I don't think they're gonna think you can move 120 feet in 6
Yes,
seconds.
that's right. It's only
Excellent.
6 seconds. That's really far.
All right. Following that, then, yep, I'm gonna switch to my my new bone dagger that I got from the worm.
So you craft
And I
it.
will bonus action dash, giving me 200 fly speed for this turn.
Woo! It's a fast bird.
I
I'll
will
make my attack roll first.
shoot. Yeah. My AC is 20.
21 against AC.
Hits.
That's amazing. Can't believe I hit you.
200 feet. Great.
Take 9 slashing damage.
I'm not even going to reduce that. Yep, and I rock it like a Looney Tune straight up behind this bird. And I'm gonna, because I can't cast a spell with this additional action, I'm just gonna use it to stab into the bird.
All right, go ahead. Make your attack roll.
And was that with advantage? Because I came up behind it?
That would be with advantage. You came out of nowhere.
Aces. Yep, 2d20 plus 9.
That's a Roadrunner bullshit.
Yeah.
So that's 23. That hits with your advantage.
This is like those nature documentaries where they have to freeze frame the eagle hitting the rabbit on the field.
Slow-mo.
Yeah.
That poor rabbit.
And here we
Just
have
wanted- This rabbit just wants to
going
eat
up
Anya.
against a harpy. Wow, it just came out of nowhere.
Holy, that harpy is full just feathers, Bob. I'm sorry, he done for.
I like the fact that this has happened twice. Like first it was the harpy to Anya, and now it's going well to the harpy.
4.
So it's like a very
Plus.
interesting.
So the last d6 is poison damage.
Okay. Don't worry, just do all the damage.
Yeah.
There is no
No
special.
difference for the harpies.
Just making sure I got all the right numbers, and I think I do.
I think their thing is this song.
I'm going to re-roll a 2 and hope
Okay,
for the
go ahead.
best.
3. Oh, there you go. I got 8.
Oh,
Holy
nice.
That's 6 extra.
So
That's 38.
add 6, 38 points of damage on that one. That was his fresh. Still alive. But I will have to make a strength saving.
I'm probably going to have a hard time holding on.
Nope, this one will drop Anya.
120 feet, I think you said.
You still have 80 feet of movement. You can technically grab her.
I would love to do that and
Okay.
just like
Um,
burn my reaction slowing us down with
Sure.
my 100 feet of preventing fall damage.
Okay, you've caught Anya. Alright. That will be Conwar's turn. That's what you see, Yasune. Just pops out of nowhere. It's your turn.
Okay, I kind of like give a bit of a shrug, like I guess, and then turn and start hacking into harpies as much as possible.
Alright, go ahead.
I'm going to use my bonus action here. I'm just going to start with the wounded one first, and I'm assuming because it's neither of them are kind of captured in the web anymore, are they?
No.
Okay, well I
So
think
the one that's heavily wounded is the one with the blue, and the one without is just the big frost.
All right. I'm going to start off with the heavily wounded one first.
Alright, go ahead.
So that's my first roll.
Come on, James.
Ooh, that's terrible.
With a 12, you hit.
Dang, these things have low AC.
Okay, they do, don't they?
Take them down, boys.
All right, here we go. So
Take them away, toys.
Take them away, toys.
Wait,
First attack with 11. Deuces it. Still alive. Second attack.
oh, okay. All right.
Unless you're going to do 1, then 2. Same one?
22 to hit,
same
yep.
one. Mhm.
Yes, you hit with 22.
So it's 11 on the second one as well.
It's dead now.
All right.
Yeah.
And then using my action surge on the next one.
Nice.
I'm gonna hit
Here we go. Yep.
Captain just going to work.
Action surge. 17 hits.
this plus 6. Now I'm going to also add my psychic damage for this.
Psychic damage. Go ahead. Roll the dice.
Is that how it did? I just make it? Yep, 14.
No, that's right.
And then
14 points of damage on this one.
and then one more attack because it's an action surge.
That's right.
Hit. That's
18 hits.
6 plus 6.
8 points of damage. Still alive on this one.
Ah, that's disappointing. But then let me do something else. I'm just going to. I'm just going to. I mean, it's right next to me, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, there's not a lot I can really.
You're spent, right?
Yeah, I think that's kind of it.
Okay.
It's going to twice.
On my turn. The harpy that's heavily injured, heavily wounded. You can see that after you kill one of the harpies, Yasune, Conwar, you notice that Anya wakes up. Why am I here? Birdman, what are you doing? Do not touch me. Where are we?
Drop her!
Don't touch me. Okay.
No one would know.
The harpy looks down
And even if we knew, we wouldn't judge you.
at you, Yasune. This is not worth it. So it flies away. You have an opportunity attack.
Oh yes, please.
Go ahead.
Here it comes.
20, I believe.
Okay.
17 hits.
Nice.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Still alive.
It's all right. I'm just gonna reel it back in.
And it uses a dash action to make it about there, but above.
Oh, bless. How far away is that?
This one looks to Conwar and looks at its prey, tries to snatch its prey. So strength opposing strength. Conwar. Beat my 10.
Even you, Conwar.
Roll them dice.
He's not here.
Thomas, you there?
Oh, I think he just. Oh, here we go. He's going.
Here we go.
No, we can't hear
no,
you.
I can't hear you. No.
This will be edited out.
Cool.
Hopefully
Conwar has plus 10 to strength. I check. So good.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Just
Yes, I
roll
can hear you now.
Excellent.
Okay.
So the two things that I said that I thought was just ignored. One, I was wanting to respond to Anya, and just say, I have been asked to protect you by one who loves you dearly.
Ew.
That's right.
And also, when I grabbed her, did we sail down to the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
This harpy is also coming.
Yeah,
grab
no
it.
worries. I just wanted to see how following worked.
Yep.
All right. So that's strength check. Right?
Yep. Strength check. Opposing strength check. Wow.
Yep.
I win. So now this is a tug of war.
Bye.
Wow, people fighting
no,
over
you're
Anya.
just holding
This is a new
onto
thing.
her. You're holding onto essentially her legs. Up body, and the harpy is holding like it's her leg, trying to like pull her that way.
For reference sake, we're all
So
laughing
it's an
at the fact-
aerial tug of war.
With talons.
Yep. So
For reference sake, we're laughing at the fact that Matt just typed in chat, "Rip her in half" in all caps.
Unfortunately, I don't have talons.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just in my head then thinking, oh, maybe I'm being reductive.
Okay.
Sorry.
So that's the end of combat, but this is do or die.
Sorry,
so-
Dean. How far away was that harpy? Because it's not really out of combat. If because I'm about to do a
This
running.
one?
Yeah, how far is that one?
80 feet in the sky.
Yep, not out yet.
Not out. Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right, next. Yasune.
All right.
Go ahead.
I'm going to do a running jump in the direction. So that is going to be, and here's the card.
You gotta make 80 feet.
Yep, what? I've got a bit of a thing at
Here
my
we
back.
go. I gotta see this 80-foot jump.
Well,
It's a
it's
Wonder
not...
Woman jump.
Would
All right.
dunk on this harpy, I believe.
Okay. So this is how far I will jump. So that's 35 feet I will jump.
Yes.
Oh, is it 80? Did you say?
Yeah,
80.
Nah, I'm not going to make it. I thought if I could Misty Step as well, but that'll only add an extra 30, so it'll only be 65.
Actually, roll an insight check because I'll let you do this. I'll let you do it. You have other things to jump off of besides the deck of the ship. You also have the sail that you can leap, climb, then leap, then teleport.
Okay, so will that get me to the? So
Yeah,
I'll have
sail's
65.
about 20 feet up. I give you enough space.
All right.
Nice.
I
That
can
gets you 86 feet.
Yeah, I can do
Nice.
that. And then I will, out of midair, swing down and start hacking.
All right. The one that's running away, go ahead.
So,
You have advantage because it doesn't know that you're there.
excellent. Let me roll that again for the first one. So that's a 22 and a 20. Well, I get
22 hits.
Mhm.
Roll damage.
D6.
Nice.
And I will include psychic damage on that one as well. So that's
Yep.
18.
Woo!
On the first one, and then the second
Dead.
one.
It's dead.
It's dead in the first one.
I'm going to
Nice.
ride that baby right down to the sand.
Like a skateboard on it.
Oh, that's an 80-foot drop.
Excellent.
Cool.
Okay, so well, here's the thing. Oh no, I've used my bonus action, haven't I?
You have.
But I can. Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay.
Mitigate.
80-foot drop.
Like you could lie on
nothing.
top of it and steer it down
You
in a
could,
way.
yeah. Like a kite.
So you land on it. Yeah.
Just pull some ninja action. I'll let you do that on your fall next turn, because that's 80 feet.
Mhm.
If it's within 60 feet, you actually get an action before you drop to the ground.
Okay.
Next is Harpy. The last Harpy. So, Anwar.
The rest of...
Strength.
Where's everyone else's turns?
Harpy just go?
Yeah.
Hmm?
I haven't had
didn't-
a turn. No one
Yeah.
else has.
Since the Harpy dropped Anya, I haven't had a turn.
Oh, right. Sorry. Juan, it's your turn.
Okay. So, all right. So we've still. Which one
You still have
is
one.
still up
Yeah,
and
that's
about?
the one which is
From where you are, it's that's not that one. That one's it. That one's
It's
it.
the red one.
It's this one, the one with the red
It's the
dot.
red one. The red one is 70 feet up.
So 110 feet away from you.
Mm,
You can get that range to 80 feet if you
No.
run towards
It's 70 feet away from you. That's all up.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's 30
okay.
feet up.
Oh, so you only have to move a little bit to get in range of it.
yeah. So I'll move back to because I remembered all the good stuff we got from the sandworm. So I'm going to move back to that one, and then I'll Ray of Frost the one that's still up.
Go ahead.
Hey, that'll
You
hit.
hit with a 21.
And
nice.
hit.
Do your damage. Get that good deep.
Here we go.
Hey, that's better.
Holy
11.
crap. 11 frost damage. It's dead.
Yay!
Ooh.
So
Wait,
like a
and then-
bicycle and just goes. thump.
Hey.
There is-
And yeah. So I don't know whether I can do it for a bonus action, but I want to kind of I want to keep some feathers. I want to yank some feathers out and loot the bodies.
Sure.
I mean, you guys can do
You have
that.
harpy
Combat liver.
feathers.
And do I
You
find
want
it?
a harpy talons, harpy liver as well?
Yeah, actually, I
How
might wait
Promethean of you.
and do a proper harvesting.
Okay. We'll do a
Yeah.
proper harvesting throughout the week. This time, definitely throughout the week. All right. Cool. Yasune, you're dropping
Yeah.
to the ground.
Yeah, so I
What
got
do you do?
featherfall. I got featherfall.
Featherfall?
Yeah.
Ah, that work.
Float down like a feather.
Pose as you land.
And before my potion ends, because I've got 9 turns with it, I want to just shoot into the sky after the other harpies and kill them all. Yeah. So I have 100-foot flying speed as a default. I have 2 actions I can use for dash. Well, 3 actions I can use for a dash if I need to catch up to one. That will be a turn. Give me 400-foot flying speed for that turn.
So you leave Anya on the ground and then you fly off to it.
Yeah. But the idea I was thinking, because it never comes up in D&D, is can I use my action to give help to myself as I'm distracting it, and then use the extra action to just attack?
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, so if I have a single turn, I'll just, like with a harpy, that's what I'll do, and stab.
Might take some harpy. You might take some harpy damage from some of the other ones. Just be cautious of that.
I don't mind rolling that during the week if you just want to wrap it up tonight.
Yes, because it's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because you are going after them, first of all, I need you to roll a saving. if you are going after them.
Sure.
Ooh.
Like, get any benefit from succeeding before?
No.
No. Cool.
This is
Fingers
a different
crossed.
song.
Nope.
Cool. Conwar, make a new character, you're dead. Make a new character, you're dead.
No, yeah, because you've gone off and they've got you under their spell.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Oh, Conwar!
Well, that was that was sudden.
No!
The party can see me. If someone can get to Riker, he could be able to reach me.
Not with that fly speed.
Dude, you
Oh,
Your
shit.
fly speed may be only
Like,
40 feet, but
I
they're
have a good
300
amount
feet
of
away.
health.
Yep. But by that point, you're dead.
Wouldn't he have had a chance to do a few saves and got dropped and like maybe he's just lost in the desert?
Do you get another save?
Sure, I'll give you one more save. How about that? That's my level of generosity.
Holy
Thank
shit.
you muchly.
Here we go.
I mean, I suppose you did go into a column of harpies.
Yeah, it was not the best.
Yeah. I figured the song would be the same because they were part of the same cloud.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Dice gods, please help.
Well, as long as it's not a 1. That was a natural 1. No. We need 11 or higher. The song has charmed you, and
I am
Conwar
sorry.
has met his end
That is
with a banquet in his honor.
Holy shit.
well, that was
That was brutal.
yes.
Oh my god.